Here we have the new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado EV. This one comes in the LT extended range trim level, so that kind of mid-range battery pack. Slate gray metallic is the color, and then we have black leather interior. 2 electric motors, 1 on each axle. This one gets up to 300 kilowatt max charge speed, up to 408 miles of range. And I think a pretty nice mid-trim level here. Now we do get LED headlamps along with our LED daytime running lights, that light bar there. Love the design, just looks so futuristic. As we come around the wheels here, these are gonna be 18-inch aluminum. Passive keyless entry on all 4 doors. To the door panel, we do get memory seat functions. We get our power door lock controls, express down on all 4 windows, and then 1 touch up and down for the driver's side. Power folding side mirrors with blind spot monitors. We get the Bose sound system here, plenty of space on the door panel. And then we have our front control, and then we can release the tailgate there, lane keep assist, and then we also have the trailer brake controller, power tilt telescoping steering wheel, and there's a power driver's seat with 4-way power lumbar support. Now, big thanks to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this truck today. I'll leave a link below in the description. But if you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. But it's kind of hard to see through the tint. $76,334 is the sticker price on this truck. I have the seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. So sitting behind myself, fantastic room back here. Seat back pockets are on both sides. We do get 3-stage heated outboard seats, rear AC vents are there, and then 3-prong household plug-in, 2 USB-C charge ports, great space there. And there's a look at the front from back here. LED reading lights in the back. That headrest is kind of interesting to me, but I like that. We can adjust that if we need to. And then big heavy grab hangers if you need to hang a uniform or a couple shirts up there. Now I like this LT because it really is so far just the child locks there. The mid-range in terms of the range you get, especially with this extended range, and then just the features. You still get so many features that you expect on an EV without having to pay the almost $100,000 RST price. Now we do get full LED tail lamps on the back. So look there, underneath the truck. And then we can lower this part to make it easier to get in the back. But several outlets back here. You get a 240, and then you have 4 120 volts, which is great. And then this one has the optional spray-on bed liner, which I highly recommend on any pickup truck, honestly. And we also have a power front passenger seat here. And I believe this is a 12-way seat. I want to say that's what it said on the sticker. I love that we get the top storage pocket here. Lockable glove compartment there. And then as we come around back to the front, there's the storage space in the front there. And then your charger is in here. So you get that Ultium charger included. So I really like GM's chargers, especially the newer ones, how they kind of show you what level you're on, so on and so forth. And then you also have a 120 volt plug in here if you want to plug in your laptop and work and have this keep you out the shade, or have it keep you in the shade while you're outside. Windshield washer fluid goes there. And we're gonna go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. I'm gonna close the frunk, and to do that, you just have to hold the button. You can't just one touch close it, which is smart for safety reasons. So that's shut there. And a nice thick padded leather wrap steering wheel here. There's the horn. Now over here to the Google Assistant system, I believe it's 17.7 inches. We can go through Google Assistant there. Controls are there. Now you do have your headlamps actually in the screen. So to turn those on or off, you can either use the screen there or go over here. You have a quick shortcut there. You can get to the controls at a shortcut, and then you can decide to keep the vehicle on for an extended period of time if you so choose. With audio's AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, you get Google News, Google Podcasts, and Alexa. Because you don't get that Apple CarPlay, Android Auto anymore, it's nice to have that. Drive modes are here, so you get my mode, normal, off-road, tow haul, and then you can activate the full power output here, touch of a button. So those are really nice for if you want to do a quick pull or something from a stoplight or something like that. But vehicle settings include team driver, rear seat reminder, buckle to drive. And then in the system settings here, you can change your language or units of measurement. And then you do get dual zone automatic climate control, so you can adjust that either from the screen here. You have a few buttons that are always down this little line here, including your 3-stage heated cooled seats. And then you can also adjust a little bit here. So the frosters, fan speed, auto, cut the whole system on or off, and then temperature on either side. Wireless charging pad here, 2 USB-C ports, a 12-volt. Bottle holders are here, storage there. More storage here in the center console cubby space with a USB-C charge port. Nice light there. And I love how they kind of took care of the storage here. Tons and tons of space. Up here, hazards. And there's a quick look at the back seat from up here. And there is the vanity mirror. But back to the steering wheel, blinkers. And then you can toggle the high beams there, windshield washer fluid, and there are your wipers for the front. Shifters on the column, so hit the brake, pull for neutral, pull and up for reverse, pull and down for drive, press in there for park. And then you can toggle your regen braking on the fly there if you don't have the one pedal on. Standard adaptive cruise, you can turn that on or off, cancel, set the speed, and then you can adjust the gap for that and the forward collision alert there. Again, that heated steering wheel toggle, and then you can go through your gauge cluster views here. You have a few options to go through. So you can change that and then hit this button to go through your audio sources, and then you can use this as a scroll bar. And then mute, Bluetooth, voice recognition button. And behind the steering wheel on the left side, you can toggle track list, radio station presets, volume, up, down. I think that pretty much covers it though. Finally, here's the key fob with remote start. And next, let's go ahead and take this 2025 Silverado EV LT extended range out on the road for a test drive. So starting the test drive in this Silverado EV, of course, all of these trucks have just phenomenal power outputs in terms of the torque. It's crazy how quick these trucks can go because they are heavy, they're big boys. And these electric motors just pull them like it's nothing. But the ride quality so far is good. I love just having that additional power at the touch of a button here. I'm gonna give it a pull getting on the interstate. Here we go. Yeah, this thing is freaking quick, man. Jeez. Now again, you still get that feeling of a pickup truck. Pickup trucks tend to ride pretty nicely just because of the wheelbase, they're longer. That's what people want out of their vehicle. They want something that rides nicely. And that's what you get here. It's just a tad bit bouncier because of the platform. Obviously you have that lower center of gravity with the bigger battery kind of holding it down there, but I mean, still a great ride. Sound acoustics are really good in here. Very comfortable. And with the LT, I love how they did this trim because it's still expensive. It still brings basically Silverado LTZ borderline high country prices, but you get a nice battery that gets you over 400 miles of range. You still have your heated, cooled seats, your adaptive cruise control, the things you'd expect on the highest of trim levels from a GM vehicle anyway. So that's why I think the LT is going to be a pretty good choice in terms of the EV market here with this extended range. But love how quick the truck is, love how comfortable, spacious, everything about this truck is very nice, specifically for an EV. Now for the money, I think you can't go wrong with this truck again. If you're looking at EVs, I think a Cybertruck may or may not do it for you, but I like this because this feels like a typical pickup truck. I don't feel like I'm in a Tesla that just happens to have a bed in the back. This feels like a regular Silverado in terms of the features, the towing capacity. I mean, you get up to 12,500 pounds towing capacity with this thing. And just with how everything is set up, from as soon as you hook up a trailer to this thing, it'll tell you, okay, you've hooked this up, this is how much range you have. You're not having to kind of play it by ear as the range meter adjusts. So again, I like how you can tell that a manufacturer that has almost 100 years of experience has built this truck as opposed to a tech company. And it's just a really nice truck, I think, specifically to not have everything like the RST. Now you don't get the mid-gate, but not really a bad thing for me. I love having the mid-gate, but 98% of the time I'm not gonna need it. But I had to haul an elliptical here recently, and it was nice to have a mid-gate there, just so I could see it and kind of hold on to it as it was standing straight up in the bed of the truck. Now I do want to give one more shout out to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this truck today. I will leave a link below in the description, but if you're looking to find something closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information. I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on this truck or whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. Now, where EVs have kind of died down for now in terms of the initial hype when they first came out, you can still get one of these under MSRP, which is great. Just go in there and negotiate, and again, you can hit that link to get further assistance. But I think now is a good time to buy one of these, because say what you will about EVs, if the battery goes out, it's expensive, this, that, and the other. These things, the maintenance alone will save you a ton of money that you don't have to do on these trucks. And I mean, they're good trucks, honestly. They're ready to work, even if they're electric. And with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 Silverado EV LT Extended Range.